Welcome to Life Behind Go Tropo Fruit Market. I'm Joel Camiso and we're going to dive into the process of paddock to plate. Join us on our journey. Good morning Go Tropo customers, customer base, family base, fans. We're here, we're starting off our day. We've I just finished doing the market. Interesting market. The tomatoes lightened up, so tomatoes super short. Zucchini's also tightened up a bit also, which we didn't see that coming, but yeah, it's a different market, but it's all done now. We've got everything we need for our customers and the truck's getting loaded as we speak, ready to come back to Canberra. First off, we're going to give you a look into the life behind Go Tropo. Everyone goes to the restaurant and sees Go Tropo produce on the plates, or they go to the supermarket and see Go Tropo produce on the shelves. They drive around the street and see Go Tropo trucks on the street. But we want to give you the insight of what really happens behind Go Tropo. How does that apple get to your plate? How does that apple get to your fruit bowl? How does that banana end up in your home? And that's where we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that process, just to give everyone an understanding of it's not as it seems, as in you walk into the shop and there's a banana and I take it home and I eat it. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes with your produce, and we're going to give you an exclusive insight into how we do it here at Go Tropo. We're also going to be talking about lots of what's in season at that current time, and at the end of the day, with rising costs, rising bills, rising everything, the only way you can help yourself the best, especially with produce, is use what's in season. Whatever's in season is going to be the best product that will be. That's its peak, it's in season, that's how good it will ever be. Also have the most flavour it will ever have, and will also be the best value it will ever be. So we're going to give you a bit of an insight into how that works and what it looks like for you behind the scenes. So keep in touch with us. I'm going to have my coffee first and then we'll get into it. Alright, first off, as a part of our farm paddock to plate process, we're going to be talking about first what happens inside the Go Tropo warehouse. How does product get in? How does product get out? And how do we stay in touch with getting communication to our growers, what our customers' needs are, and to our customers of what our growers are suffering from, or what's in season, or what's coming up in their next crops. So we're going to dive into that process and dive into the process of how do we ensure if a customer needs something before a certain time, how do we ensure that happens for them? So you as a customer dining in their restaurants, or you as a mum or dad going to kids shopping, can make sure you have all your products available to you. We're going to dive into that process here at the mothership, Go Tropo Fruit Market. Let's go. We're going to go have a look at the processing facility. So in the processing facility, the idea behind this was to streamline that process of getting things onto your plate quicker. So more ready-made vegetables, fruits, soup mixes, things that chefs can just open up, put straight in the pot, and streamline their process as well without having to peel, prepare, slice, dice, cut, all that sort of stuff. We're trying to take that onus onto us and use that in-house. Two reasons why we're doing that. One, I just told you. The second one is because we've got so many local farmers in our region that have small little piglets or cows or things like that, the best thing we can do to help them is any offcuts we have or any excess fruit or vegetables we have, go straight back into them. They come in every day to pick up stuff. Even one of our delivery drivers, Frank, you would all know him, he picks up some stuff as well, takes that back to his farm and keeps his goats going, his sheep going and all that sort of stuff as well. So it's a big circle of life here. That's how it works. So let's go have a look at the prep room first. As you can see, fully contained room, no smoking, no vaping, very simple. Sanitising, everything has to be prim and proper in this room. So, come on through. This is the prep room. As you see, sliced, diced, vacuum sealed, all that sort of stuff. A grumpy old man in the corner as well. We've got it all available here in the preparation room. Isn't that right, Dorito? So that's how the prep room works. The vacuum seal helps for shelf life on the product as well as without having a vacuum seal. The product's still fresh cut, so you're still going to get a good life on that product. Who's that one for, Manny? Thanks. Right, he needs that out here now. Tug one on's going. All right, and then we move down the process line. So we work a little bit back to front, and that's to ensure that the prep room always is moving, as in product comes to the back of the warehouse and works up. So during the process, if there's anything that might be a little bit odd shaped or a little bit skin marked or a little bit deformed, and something we would say, you know what, we can't send this as is to our customers, it'll go straight into that preparation room. They might clean it up, trim it off, and still use as much of the product we can, because a lot of work goes into that product just to waste it, and we're trying to avoid that wastage as well. This is our warm room, so the fans are going to be on. It's going to be a little bit noisy, but this room here we use for ripening bananas, tomatoes, avocados, and also holding them at a consistent temperature. Things like bananas, as soon as you put them into your fridge, they'll start turning a little bit black, go a little bit cloudy if they're not ripe. Same as your tomatoes, a lot of them will turn into almost water on the inside, and you'll lose that full flavour out of your tomatoes. So it's crucial when you take them home or when you use them in your kitchens, keep those sort of products out on the bench or underneath a cupboard or in a fruit bowl is the best way, I think, to do it. And it keeps that product at its best eating and optimal ripeness, the whole process. So coming through, have a look. Very simple. Like I was saying earlier, many different types of products available. You've got sweet potato, for instance, 2 different types. You also got your purple and your white varieties available on top of that. Same with your tomatoes. You've got just your medium tomatoes, right down through to your small breakfast tomatoes, your cherry trust tomatoes, and it's a wide range. And as you can see, just the depth of the room, each pallet is a different product. So it's a lot going on. There's a lot of variety, a lot of range. And that's what we're here for. We're here to cater for the needs. This is where the heart of Go Tropo is. Without a heart, you've got nothing. So this is where all of our packing, picking process happens. Also, this is where all our stock control and stock approval happens. So of a morning, it's all about packing orders and sending orders out, picking what customers need. If there's any shortages, a lot of them gets marked up in here to notify the office and the team outside what we need to get our hands on quickly. So that all happens here in a morning. Of an afternoon, our trucks arrive from Sydney, stock comes straight back into this room, and then the approval process happens. We get someone's counting the stock, 2 boys checking the stock to make sure the stock is good, or it's what we ordered, or it's what we required. If not, a conversation needs to be had about returning the stock. It's not going to suit us, or is there something we can do with that stock? Works both ways. It's a fine line. You don't want to see the stock get wasted, but also we've got a job to do to give our customers what they need. So if it's not going to suit us, very simple, straight back to the agent or the grower, we're not interested. But if it's something we can use and it's something our customers can use, well, then we can have a look at doing something with it as well. So this is where the hub of the ship is. The heart, any order that goes through Go Tropo gets made by this team in the cool room here. This is the most important part to our job here at Go Tropo, getting the runs out now. So this part here is crucial. It's the last chance we have to make any changes or perfect anything we can on that order. Also, it's the last chance for us to ensure the customer has everything they require. Nothing's missing, nothing's short-picked, nothing's mistaken. So all that process happens across these rows as the truck's getting loaded, and a quality check's already happened. It's already been ticked off. We're happy with whatever's on that pallet now. It's a tough job being a driver for Go Tropo. You're the last face. You're the face of Go Tropo. So your impression when you walk into a venue or a shop is the picture for Go Tropo. So we're hard on our drivers. We do strive to have the best drivers, and I believe we do have the best drivers in Canberra. So that's, if you ever see them on the road, don't tell them I said that, because they get a big head, but they're very good. So that's the motto of it. Everything gets numbered, run ordered. Customers that need priority, of course, they can get an earlier delivery. There's options for people to have later deliveries because they might not be open at lunchtime. So we've got plenty available to our customers' needs, and we've tailored our system to suit our customers. I'd call it genius. That's a wrap from here at Go Tropo. So that's our paddock to plate process in the Go Tropo warehouse, the mothership. There's plenty more to come. There's plenty more stories. If you've enjoyed it, let us know, so it inspires us to keep going and giving you the information that we think is very important. It's part of our daily life. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon.